One thing I've noticed a lot when you're talking about your case, so you talk a lot about narrative, and I'm not sure. I don't think this is like a super like lay friendly case. But okay, it's not a lay friendly case at all, and your call out strat definitely wasn't lay friendly. But you definitely take narrative a lot into account. So what kind of a role do you think narrative should play in tech rounds?
Um, yeah, so when it comes to parent judges, like obviously they're not going to vote on one D-Link, um, but they are going to vote for the bigger picture. Tech judges tend to not necessarily do that, but if you can make both like function in the same way, then you're golden. So like obviously if they drop one specific D-Link in summary, you need to blow up on that in second summary or first final focus and turn that into a round ending narrative. So like they've conceded the Corrales evidence that Maduro's incentive 100% of the time is to purposefully hurt his economy, to purposefully make sure the citizens cannot revolt against the government, which means even in a pro world where there's no sanctions in the US and the US is not hurting Venezuela's economy, Venezuela's economy is going to be just as bad because Maduro will make it that way. So like I don't want to say over explaining things, but definitely blowing up things and elaborating on them is like a really, really, really helpful way to make things like narratively work. In tech rounds, though, I also think like tech does not mean smart. Tech judges are good at evaluating the flow, but it's everybody's human. They will miss things. They will not fully understand things. So you need to make sure that when you're extending dealings or you're extending your case, that things are like really clear. You're having like very clear sentences or a very clear narrative that backs up all the responses you're making. Because otherwise, yeah, they are human too. They will get confused and they will drop you as a result. So just because they're tech does not mean that you can take for granted, oh, like none of the narrative matters. I'll only go for like the most technical things. With some judges, that's fine. But not all tech judges are that way.